So when I originally came up with an idea for what to make for this episode, I was thinking about Mexican food, but then I stopped myself and I went a little bit further south, actually a lot further south, to Brazil. And today I'm going to make a very traditional bean fritter that is stuffed with a shrimp salad. And this is a very typical street food that you find in Brazil. It's going to be relatively easy to make. There are a lot of ingredients, but it's not complicated. The most complicated thing, to be honest, is dealing with the beans. So you start off with 2 cups of black-eyed peas and you soak them for a few hours. You want to pulse them in a food processor just to kind of break them up. And then you soak them for a bit and the skins will start to come off. And so the trick with this is making sure that you are patient and you kind of skim all of the skins from the top of the water. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not difficult. So I have my soaked and skinned black-eyed peas into the food processor. I'm going to add in a roughly chopped onion. This is only half an onion, so I'm going to add about half of this one, but they're pretty big. Just add in a couple of garlic cloves. Put in a good amount of salt. Now I'm just going to process these until they form a nice thick paste. Okay, that looks terrific. And it smells really good. It's a really interesting way to use beans, and if you notice, they're still raw. So if you're looking for fun ways to work some beans into your diet, this would be one of them. I'm just going to turn this into a nice big bowl, and then I'm going to stir it for a few minutes so that it's aerated. And we're going to fry them up. Now we're going to make the fritters. I just have some neutral oil that I've been heating, and I'm going to drop this bean mixture by spoonfuls and just fry them up until they're nice and golden brown. You might hear the word bean fritter and think that these might be like hockey pucks, but they are super light and fluffy. It's a really surprising way to use beans, which is exactly why I'm doing this recipe for my demo. So my fritters are finished, and right now I'm just peeling this knob of ginger. I love the South American approach to food because it really is very international, like we just saw at Mango, Peru. All the different flavors and cultures have combined to make a really vibrant and beautiful cuisine, and the same is true for Brazil. So much like a lot of the other countries down in Central and South America, there's this international influence on the food. So in this particular dish, you're seeing things like tomatoes, which obviously are native to the Americas. And we also are using dried shrimp, which if you've never had these little guys before, they're pungent. And it is something that is very traditional in Southeast Asian cuisine, kind of like fish sauce. It adds that umami that you just can't quite put your finger on. We're gonna be using peanuts and cashews and dried chilies. It's a really wonderful and complex dish. If you're looking for the recipe with all of the ingredients, go to feastmagazine.com. In the Feast TV section of the site, you're gonna find all the recipes there. In goes the ginger. Got my dried shrimp. I'm gonna add in fried peanuts, cashews. I'm gonna chop up a couple of scallions here. Drop those in. I'm gonna put in a few of these dried chilies. And these are chilies de arbol. If you can't find them, you can use another kind of chili, but this is gonna be the right and authentic flavor. A couple cloves of garlic, lots of garlic today here in the Feast TV kitchen. gonna go ahead and chop up everything that's going to go into the saute pan, which is my onion as well as cilantro and parsley, tomatoes, and then my shrimp. I'm gonna process this into a paste, and then I'm heading over to the stove and I'm gonna start cooking. So in here, I have a bit of coconut oil, and once it heats up, I'm gonna go ahead and fry up this amazing shrimp paste. I'm gonna add in my onion. Now in go the shrimp and tomatoes. In this bowl is a cup of stale bread that's been mashed up with a can of coconut milk. And the coconut milk that I used for this is a little bit creamier than your average. It's more like a coconut cream, but it's gonna add a whole bunch of richness to this wonderful shrimp salad. And then the bread is going to help bind everything together. Let that simmer for just a little bit. I'm gonna add in some salt, and then I will throw in my cilantro and my parsley. This is one of those dishes in Brazil where everybody has their own version. It's a very common street food, but it's made in vastly different ways across the country. All right, I think we are just about there. I wanna make sure that I don't overcook the shrimp, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. Then we're gonna go stuff those fritters. So just to finish this up, very simple. You're just going to take a sharp knife and split open your fritter, and you're going to just stuff some of that wonderful shrimp salad inside. Could not be easier. The fritters are crunchy and crispy on the outside and super fluffy and tender on the inside. And this shrimp salad is spicy and rich. And because of the dried shrimp, it's a little bit kind of funky. It's wonderful, wonderful stuff. That's good. So the perfect wine to pair with this is Traminette. Now Traminette is another one of the hybrid grapes that grows really, really well in Missouri. This one happens to be from Terravox, which is near Weston, Missouri. It's a very interesting winery. They experiment with all kinds of Native American grapes, and Traminette is a floral white wine. It does have some acidity to it, but it's really marked by kind of a flowery, almost rose-like characteristic. So it's gonna go beautifully with the spice and that seafood, dried shrimp, kind of a funkiness that this salad has. This is a really complex dish, and having an equally complex white wine to go with it will be the perfect pair. So cheers. Thanks for going south with me.